April 26th. Boy, we're so close to wrapping up the school year. I'm getting so excited. I have a whole list of things to talk to you about today, but first I hope that you noticed that you don't have any more daily videos to look at. I won't post anything else up there unless it's totally and completely relevant to an assignment that we're working on. So there's that. Kind of easing back on requirements now as we're wrapping things up. Let me go over my list so I make sure to cover everything. First of all, your resignation letter should be submitted today, April 26th. That was your assignment from last week. I promise I'm going to go over them this evening and tomorrow and make sure that I review and offer any possible suggestions for improvement by tomorrow, April 27th. At that point, you will print out 2 copies and submit both of those copies to your employer. 1 copy needs to be signed and dated and returned to me, and a scanned copy put on your Google Drive for your co-op documentation that demonstrates that you did complete and submit a resignation letter. So don't forget that your April employer evaluation is also due this week by April 30th. So April 30th, you submit your resignation letter and get the signed copy. Now that isn't going to be due for a grade until next week. So far you've gotten 1 grade for writing your final draft, 1 grade for submitting on time and getting my review and suggestions. And then next week, you will also receive a grade for having that placed in your Google Drive and the hard copy in your folder for me. So that's upcoming. AP tests and college exams are coming up pretty quick. If you have an AP test or a college exam that might conflict with your co-op work experience, please inform your employer as quickly as possible. That's what would be the responsible thing to do. So please make sure that you do that if there are any conflicts. That's probably it for the announcements. Just want to let you know that something that you might want to talk to your employer about is providing a reference so that as you move on in the work world, that you will have their permission to put their name down on an application or something, turn it into an employer as a potential reference for you in the future. Good to get that done now and then ask them for the appropriate contact information or perhaps a business card or something that you can reference in the future. I also recommend that you place their information in your phone so that you have it for the future as well. You could also even take a picture of their business card and probably file that with your contact information for that person. So then later on down the road, you have that information at your fingertips. Okay, that's it. As the week progresses, please make sure that you stay strong, wrap up everything that you need to wrap up for this class, make sure all your paperwork's turned in, and check with all your other teachers and make sure that you're all caught up on everything. Because when this week concludes, you have 2 weeks. So I'm looking forward to it. You all have a great week.